everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see today we are doing this cool toned look. The lip, the highlight and the eyes are all cool toned, and that is way outside my comfort zone. I do love purple eyes, but the lip and highlight being cool tone are definitely not something I gravitate to. So this was fun though to do something different, and I hope talking you through this purple smoky eye will really help you, because I know a lot of people struggle with that. So yeah, let's begin with the eyes. And just a quick heads up, I am losing my voice, something's going on, so I do sound funny, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's begin with the eyes. And oh, my dog's moving. Don't be alarmed, that is my dog on the couch there, if you can see that. So since my little baby is always on the camera in the background doing something funny, thought I would introduce him to you all quickly. So this is Chase. He's my little rescue staffy. We picked him up, I think about 5 years ago now, and I love him so much. And he actually loves to sit like this on my knee. He falls asleep like this. So for everyone probably thinking, God, he must be uncomfortable. No, this is how he likes to sit, and everyone who knows him in real life knows this. Even if we take him out to have coffee and we sit with him somewhere, he will beg us, keep crying until we pick him up in the street and hold him like this. So it's a little embarrassing at times, but that's just who he is, and he likes to be cuddled. So yeah, say hi. And yeah, so just thought I'd show him. Let's get back to the video.
Okay, as always, beginning with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumour with this Sigma. It's actually a moisturizer brush, and I just use this to pat it in because it works really quickly because it's so dense. Okay, so I'm going into the Zulu by Juvia's Place for the purple shade. If you haven't tried Juvia's Place eyeshadows yet, you need to. For the price as well, they are friggin' amazing. Okay, so with the purple shade on a Sigma E36, another must-have brush, I am beginning, as always, to place this into the center lid fold or the crease, whatever you want to call it, and I'm not bringing that too high or too low. I'm just working it in on the spot right in that fold area. Next, I'm heading into my Coloured Rain Vivid pigments to use this beautiful purple shade. It's a little bit lighter than the one I just used. These purple vivid pigments are amazing if you are looking for good purples. So I'm using my Fearless Cosmetics Me3 brush to start bringing this shade a little bit higher. This brush is small, but a little bit bigger than the one before. So it's just, I start with my smallest brush, and then I get bigger, and then a little bit bigger. I do this because I always start with the deepest shades or the darkest. So you need to have the most control over them, and I find smaller brushes really help keep them in control. But as you get to the lighter shades, you can go to bigger, fluffier brushes to really perfect the outer blend, but also because the lighter shades aren't likely to ruin your eye like these could. Now I'm diving into the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe and taking this light nude shade and just beginning to work that into the outermost crease on a Zoeva 128 brush, which as you can see is even fluffier. And this is the key to a good purple eye. You don't actually want to smoke out the purple too far because you run the risk of having that bruised eye look. So I always take a neutral for my last shade to really blend it together, but make it still look wearable and a little bit natural. Not that that's not the right word, but yeah, it just really helps pull the look together without getting out of hand. I didn't film this well, and I'm sorry, but I just grabbed that Fearless Cosmetics Me3 brush again with the original purple shade, which was the darkest, and I'm beginning to just deepen up right on that fold again, but also place it on the outer lid. Back into the Jaclyn Hill palette to take this shimmery purple shade. It's a stunner, and I'm just placing this all over the lid except for the outer corner where we put the purple matte already. I am using my Zoeva 233 brush, and as always, I always spray my pigments or any shimmer shades with a water or a Fix Plus just to make them stand out even more. Now I'm going into my Enchanted Luster Cosmetics shimmer in Pixie Dust. This brand is to die for. You need to check them out. I'll have them linked below. Look at this shade. Oh my god, it's just unreal. Now I'm just taking my Kat Von D Dagger liner and I'm just creating a line above the lashes. I'm not actually adding a wing. I'm just creating that line. One, it makes lashes look more real when you put them on. And two, it really creates that smoky eye once you take the next step of adding black, as I am now, from the Jaclyn Hill palette, onto the outermost part of the lid. And as you can see, I just begin to smoke this in carefully to the liner we put in the previous shadows. Now I'm just taking the original dark purple shade on a Zoeva 232 brush. It's basically just a flat shading brush to do the lower lash line. So I'm putting the purple all over, especially making sure you connect it up to the purple on the top lid. And then I'm taking black on the outer edge and making sure I connect that with the black that we placed on the top lid. Now I'm taking my Maybelline black gel liner and coating the upper and lower lash lines. Always make sure your upper lash line is fully black, even on the underside of your lashes. This just makes any dark smoky eye look perfect. And then as always, I took my Olivia lashes in the style Kim. Now taking my Olivia Glo Getter Glacial highlighting palette and taking this pink shade to place it on the inner corner for the inner corner highlight. Okay, so now that the purple smoky eye is done, let's move on to the base. Okay, so to prime, I'm going to take my Rise and Prime Luminescent Primer from Designer Brands. Smells good. So for foundation and concealer, I'm going to take both my Thin Lizzy products, the Flawless Complexion Foundation and the Concealer Cream, both in the shade Dorothy. And I'm also using their sponge to put on, and I've already wet it. Alright, let's dab that on. I'm going for full coverage glam today, which you can probably tell already. Oh, my voice is driving me insane. Sound like a man. Okay, concealer. Okay, so as always, to set that in, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder on the sponge and dab that under the eyes.
Okay, so now to set the rest of the face, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Filter Powder Foundation, and I'm going to use the flat bit of the sponge. Just begin dabbing that to set around my face. I always set my face because I'm oily, 1, and 2, I just find it looks better when you put on your powdered contour and other, you know, your blush and your highlight. So now that I've powdered myself down, it's time to contour. I'm going to take my Zulu 126 brush like this. I love it for contouring. It's so neat. And for contouring powders, I'm going to take, as always, a mixture of my Australis powders. I like the mixture. It creates the perfect colour to me. I never rush in there with the full colour. I'm telling you, these Australis powders, these were the individual ones, so you can make up your own mixture. I love them. Like, they look so beautiful on the skin. To also bring my contour powders down side here into my jaw. I really use contouring. I probably use shades that are a bit warm because I really like to bring warmth to my face. I like to put a lot of contour on my forehead just to create the illusion that it's smaller. In fact, my friends used to tease my forehead as a joke. It's okay, I can handle it. You know that Rihanna song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond? Yeah, people used to sing that to my forehead. Now that I am done with the contour, I'm going to take my sponge into my Maybelline Fit Me powder and cut out my contour a little bit. I'm not doing it like a proper baking job, I'm just doing it to just neaten it up a little bit and blend this edge line here. I'm going to go into my Sculpt and Glow palette from Model Zone and go into this blush shade. It's a shimmery one, but you know I don't really like blush, so I just add the smallest amount right here to the apple of my cheek, and that's it. And that's just enough for me. I'm typically someone who goes quite red in the face, so I avoid pinks and reds on my actual face. I love red on the eyes, but that's enough. And time to highlight. I was actually thinking today, for fun, I'm going to use the same highlighter shade I use in here, the pinky tone one, on my face because why not? So to highlight, I'm going to take my 129 Luxe Band Brush from Zoeva. I'm going to go into my Livia Glo Getter Glacial palette, and I'm actually going to take the white shimmer highlight first and then go over it with the pink. This will just, I think, make the pink stand out a little more and really look effective. So yeah, into the white. Oh my goodness, that white is so icy. Even with a bit of colour on your face, with certain looks like a purple eye, you cannot go wrong with a really light, icy highlighter. Okay, let's see how the pink goes. Wow, it's a really nice pink. I've used it before, but not in this amount. Sometimes the coloured highlighters, they don't really show. Wow, that one's amazing. I love this brand, as you know. I love their lashes. I love their highlighters, their brushes. They just put out quality products. To the nose, because who doesn't want a pink nose? I'm not even sure what lip I'd put with this. So I'll come in close for you to see. Hopefully you can see the pink of that. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so I have two Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks for the lips. I never go cool lips or really a cool look, so I think I'll continue with the cool tones on the lips. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just start putting on Deceased and see if I like it, because I just have no idea right now. Maybe I'll add the Posh Spice to the center and create an ombre lip, and then if I don't like that, I'll go back over it in Deceased. It's just makeup, we can keep going till we get it right. So I'm just gonna dab that on in the center. And then I usually, like I am, just use my finger to perfect the blend. I stopped mid-sentence, sorry. And then I'm just going to grab Deceased again, because I only did one layer, and just add a little bit more to the outer edges. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face using the Spray and Set Makeup Setting Spray by Designer Brands. Bet that looked funny. And ooh, I like to fan mine. And then I even like to grab my beauty blender again and just lightly pat it down everywhere. This ensures if you did get any spray drops on your face, you're getting rid of those without ruining your makeup. Okay, and that is the look done. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope this purple smoky eye helped you. I will see you on the next one. Bye guys. Hello. Oh, no. Okay. Coughing fit time. Okay. Hi guys. No. What was that?